New rankings update. The class of 2026 got an overnight update. I got Director of Scouting and Ranking Charles Power here with me, and we're going to talk new 5-star recruit and a few new big movers. Now, we're going to break it all down, but first, do me a favor and hit subscribe to the greatest recruiting channel on YouTube. All right, let's get it going. Now, Charles, before we get into our big movers, let's talk about the newest 5-star recruit in the 2026 class, and that is offensive tackle Jackson Cantwell. Now, he goes 6'7.5", 305 pounds. He's from Nixa, Missouri. Charles, why is Cantwell a 5-star and our number 2 ranked offensive tackle?
Yeah, Josh, I think Jackson Cantwell has a case as one of the biggest freaks in the 2026 cycle. This is a guy who's close to 6'8", a lean 300 pounds, an outstanding mover, and really functionally strong. So I think when you look at just what he brings to the table, this guy just is an immense physical specimen. Also doubles as one of the top multi-sport athletes in the country, a standout in the shot put. Just to kind of put it in perspective, he had a shot put throw of 72.5 feet this spring. As a 15-year-old, that is good for 8th best ever in the history of high school athletics. So just an exceptional prospect. He has a great pedigree. Both of his parents were former Olympians, younger for the class. And he shows up on Friday nights. He's got a great base, moves well. So I think there's a lot to be excited about with Jackson Cantwell as a prospect.
Nixa, Missouri, maybe. Got to be the first 5-star recruit from Nixa, Missouri. Have you ever heard of it?
I have not. I had to look Nixa up. Okay. Apparently it's in the Ozarks, kind of southern Missouri. So.
All right. Well, good for Jackson Cantwell, our newest 5-star recruit in the 2026 class. Now, let's get into some big movers. We'll start with Jared Curtis. UGA quarterback commit, jumped into the top 20 overall. What initiated the move for him?
Yeah, I had a chance to see Jared Curtis in person at Under Armour's Nashville camp earlier in the spring, and I think the arm talent is outstanding. I think he has a case as the strongest arm in the 2026 cycle. He's now a top 3 quarterback for us inside the top 20, and I think when you just look at the pure arm talent, it's really reason to be excited if you're a Georgia fan. The Bulldogs got him in the boat, and I think they're building one of the deeper quarterback rooms in college football, and I think Jared Curtis will only continue that.
Yeah, easy to see why the Dogs made him a priority early on. All right, let's move on. Another committed prospect, USC cornerback commit Brandon Lockhart. He moved inside the top 70 overall. What initiated this move?
Yeah, Brandon Lockhart, I think, has a great combination of size and speed. He's close to 6'3", so plus size as a corner. Moves well, tested well on the camp circuit this spring, and I think just watching him cover receivers one-on-one, we got a good feel for just the coverage ability and instincts, and I think he's a guy who just has kind of the positive traits you look for at the position. All
right, the last prospect we want to hit on is wide receiver Jordan Gidron. Now he's from Columbia, South Carolina. He's 6'2", 185, big-time wide receiver, and he is now inside the top 100. What do you like about him?
Yeah, I think with Jordan Gidron, it's his game is speed and change of direction. Separates at all 3 levels of the field. Good change of direction and route running, and he has the pure straight line speed. Was a state champion in the 100 and 200 meters. As a sophomore, so that's certainly nothing to scoff at. And it's a guy who can really take the top of the defense, but also win underneath with very good route running.
All right, big update. Now, you guys in the comment section, let me know, who do you think will be the next 5-star in the 2026 class? Comment section below. Let me know who should be the next 5-star. Well, you've made it to the end of today's video, but there's hundreds more videos on the On3 Recruits channel for you to check out. And also, while you're here, hit subscribe.